Hi, everybody. Welcome to Attack with LarryC. I'm your host, Larry Christiansen. And we're going to first go through a couple rather unusual combinations that I encountered recently going over games with some students. And this first one really is rather striking. This is black to move, kind of a very typical looking position. The main things that stand out are the position of the knights, I guess. It could arise from a Caro-Kann or maybe a Queen's Gambit decline where white castle's long. It's black to move. How does black... So this is black to move. Find the best move. Well, in the actual game, black played something rather Captain Obvious like Queen A5, which led to nothing after A3. And position was eventually drawn. These were a little less than 2200 level players. But there's a very good move here for black, and that's a very unusual move. One that really impressed me is black wins with Rook C2. And this makes all the difference. Now white pretty much has to take the rook or face total ruin, but now black plays Queen A5, threatening mate. And if A3, knight takes C2 check, queen takes C2, queen takes E1 check, black has a decisive material advantage. Of course, if white cannot run with king B1 because of mate on A1, that leaves queen takes B4, queen takes B4, and black has a near decisive material advantage. Should win on a practical level, should win without any difficulty. Very unusual, striking combination. One to keep in mind. Next one. Also, this arose from a analysis of a recent Joko piano game, and this would be the position, let's say after 15 moves or so. White's down a piece, but black's king is exposed. Of course, the first thing you would look at would be rook takes H6 check. And a lot of people would probably stop there after, they'd see, maybe look at queen H1 check, king G7, queen H5. Black answers queen E8, nothing's happening. White's just down a lot of material for nothing. But this is where you look a little deeper. You look at all forcing moves, including ones that draw the black king forward, like queen H5 check. King takes H5, rook check. Now the king's here. Now, of course, F3 is not mate. White must somehow prevent black's king from escaping via F5. How does he do it? Yes, with bishop E6. And threatening F6 mate and F3 mate. Black has no serious defense. If knight takes D4, white forces mate with F3 check. Of course, he can take the knight as well. Knight takes F3 and mate. Unusual mate as well. And now, of course, going on right now as I speak is the 2016 version of the Gibraltar Masters Tournament. Great tournament. And a lot of high-quality, very interesting chess is played. I think you have a combination of factors that make this possible. You have some very high-rated players at the top, some ambitious youngsters in the middle and lower ranks, some wily veterans, and a group of talented amateurs. It's a good mix for interesting attacking games, and I'd like to share a few with the listeners. Let's start off with this little effort between Suraj